Without further ado, Michael.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. One, two, three. Yeah. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's fucking go. Welcome to this one. So thanks for the introduction. I'm basically, the whole point is I'm an engineer, okay? That's what matters, okay? I come from DApp Radar. I worked there for a while and now I do my own business, and basically this is what I do now. And I want to start with a quick information who I am, so I have even more background, so you see me on stages all over the world. I am involved in a lot of projects, crypto projects, and today I came from Dubai just for you guys, okay? And then I will fly back because I have more events there. So I hope you appreciate. I do appreciate being here. And here's what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about most people lose money in crypto, and that's not good. I want to solve that problem. But the problem is actually much bigger than just saying that. It's like, why do they lose money? Because they don't have time to actually investigate or look at numbers and charts and learn how things work, right? And I'm not talking about meme coins or project tokens, which have, with tons of white papers, and just, understanding cycles, understanding the basics, right? People don't have time, so they put some money on even Ethereum. And then, well, there are cycles. So if it goes down hard, and they kind of regret not being, more attentive of what's going on. So to understand a little bit what you guys are doing, anyone has crypto in their portfolio? I mean, if not everybody raises hand, then I don't know what conference. You guys don't have crypto? Okay, cool. Well, any one of you actually lost money in crypto? Great, perfect. You're the perfect audience. So most people lose money. When I say lose money, I mean actually losing money. Like, what does that mean? It means that you have less money than before, let's say in dollar terms. Because some people lose profits, that's a different, right? You still have, you made profit, but you lost maybe 80% of it because you forgot to sell. That's it, right? So, but actually losing actual purchasing power. And so what happens is that most people, they somehow have some paper gains because they bought here or here or here, it's good, whatever, yeah? Then it goes up, but they forget that this will happen to them, okay? They forget the downside. And so they made maybe a little bit of profit from if they bought here until there, but actually 70 or more % of the purchasing power is gone. The problem is that on the bottom there, the prices of assets, of real-world assets like real estate or even expensive watches, which might actually have value in the future, or cars or whatever, they also go down, right? Because, but they don't have money because they lost most of the purchasing power and didn't sell early enough. So, to boil it down to simple things, most retail investors, they buy late, and they sell late, or they buy good but they sell late. They just forget to get out of the market. And we have all these narratives of hodl and we're all gonna make it and all this stuff. You can watch it on my YouTube channel, what I think about that stuff, but don't have time to go into everything, into all of these details. But just want to say that the strategy that most retail investors are using is what? It is emotions. Maybe you find yourself in this, right? Where you buy, or people buy when it feels good. At the top it feels great because everyone is super bullish, it's green, and it went up for months, everyone is super happy. Well, but it's not the good decision for your investment. And when do they sell? Well, when it feels bad, because the strategy is based on emotions, not on anything else, right? So at the bottom, that's why people lose money. So I'm here to solve this problem, and I will tell you how. But people don't have a strategy. Because the only strategy you read on social media is hold and just wait for better times. And if that would have worked, then I would have multimillionaires here. Maybe there are some, but not enough. So what else can you do? Well, you can have a strategy, you can find one, but one that has a sell signal as well. I hope I can open your eyes a little bit today, because most strategies that you hear about on the internet, which is HODL and DCA, you know what DCA is, right? Yeah, good, okay. They don't have a sell signal. It's like, it's part of a religion to buy, but never sell. Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. right? And so when I say strategy, I mean buying and selling, and there is no dogma, I will hold my Bitcoin forever, I will hold my Ethereum forever. I don't care. It's not a good strategy. Like, yeah, sure, you can do it, but for your net worth, it's not gonna be great if you do that. So what can you do otherwise? Yeah, well, I told you that. And so this is a chart to kind of bring the point home about purchasing power that I kind of mentioned before. I kind of mentioned already, but instead of clicking forward to show you this, no, well, my bad. But if you are the red line, then you're a hodler. If you're the green line, then you actually care about your money, and you thought a little bit about it, and you have some plan on how to sell part of it to protect. I mean, you're still going to lose some money, right? But not massive amount. And the thing is that most people, they made profit maybe, not most, some people made profit, but only this profit, okay? And right, that's nothing. I mean, what the hell? If they knew what they were doing, or if they used what I proposed to use today, they will be somewhere, you know, maybe not here because they're not the best, but somewhere here, which is way better for them, right? And then when the bull market starts again, they will not start from here, they will start from higher up. So they will end up with more money later on to buy things, to, you know, maybe they can fund their startups, they can buy their children some good stuff, okay? But most people, they don't have time to think about a strategy and to click the button and to read news, and, you know, like, people go to work, okay? Like, you guys, you might be reading Twitter or something every day, but most retail investors, they have money from their job, but they don't have time to manage it, right? So they go into some weird platform that takes like 1% or 1.5% for buying and selling. They buy and they forget about it, right? And then they come to me crying that they lost 80%. Okay, so these are the usual, reasons why people don't actually, you know, have a good strategy. What is the solution? How much time do I still have? So I think trade automation is a solution, but with a twist, not the usual thing that you hear about. So this is what I do, and this is what I propose for most retail investors to actually look at, get educated on. It's very simple to understand this. So you can also call it investment automation, because what I'm actually doing is low frequency trade automation. So it's not buying often, not selling often. It's really using the cycles, taking advantage of the cycles, okay? But in an automatic fashion, because retail investors don't have time. And because of emotions, that's another topic. So even if you get a buy signal or a sell signal, retail investors wouldn't trust it, they wouldn't click the button, and they're late. So if you automate the whole thing, you are on time and you do the right thing. So the idea is mid and long term. When you hear about algorithmic trading, you mostly see short-term traders, like hours, days, maybe, right? So that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah? So, yeah, and before we go to the actual solution, I want to also caution you to not ever use, is Binance in the room? Because I saw them somewhere. Don't use trading bots. Don't use trading bots from exchanges, because that's not a good idea. The whole point of trading bots on exchanges is to make you trade very, very often, because then they make trading fees. Again, mid and long term, not short term. Mid and long term is better. Short-term trading with algorithms, you will lose money. I mean, almost guaranteed, so don't use them, okay? I want to share with you, so you can take it home with you. So take your phone, you can scan a QR code very soon. Strategies that you can actually apply if you want to. It's free, you can do it yourself, that have this idea in mind of long-term automation, buying and selling seldom, but strategically, right? So you lose only maybe 15% instead of 80, right? In Bitcoin, when I'm talking about. So you can go to TradingView, for example, you can find strategies there. You might know this. If you don't know this, let me explain. You can go to TradingView, they have a button on the top. It says indicators, and then you type in strategy, and you find a massive amount of strategies that are freely available, but I can tell you that most of them are not so great, so I will tell you which one makes sense to use. First of all, if you want to have fun later, you can watch this video where I actually talk about strategies that you can use, which are freely available. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. And it's quite simple, really. I'm just standing here to open your eyes to this simple approach. Everyone scanned it? I will wait. Okay. Okay. Exactly, that's my video. Yeah, thank you. That's nice. So, but this strategy, and this strategy is also on TradingView. The thing is that I cannot put it, publicly available. But if you write me a message later on, I can put you on the whitelist, and you can have access. It's free. Okay, you just have to write me a message. This strategy on Bitcoin, I don't know why I didn't take Ethereum. I'm sorry. Okay, Bitcoin. Yeah. Since 2018. It did whatever it did. It didn't trade often, very seldom trading. It made a net profit of 1,600% on Bitcoin with a max drawdown of 30%. If you don't know what that is, watch my channel, I explain what that means. And this is a free strategy. You just have to DM me and you can use it. And I swear, if you use this, you are better than 95% of most other people around. In protecting your purchasing power, you will be the green line instead of the red line, you remember, no? So that's something that I want to give you so that you have the maximum value for listening to me today, okay? But are there better strategies? Well, yeah, sure. I mean, this is a free strategy. Of course, it's not the best, because the best strategies are not sold or not even available, right? So this is my strategy that I use. I developed it myself, and actually I can go back and forth, right? Can I go back also? Yeah. So you see net profit 16, but my strategy made 2,900%. The drawdown was 30% on this one. It's still good, right? But mine is 15%. So I'm losing only 50% on a drawdown instead of 30. So this is what I do. Of course, this strategy is not free, but just so you see what is possible, I just want to, again, open your eyes to this opportunity. Because the low frequency algorithmic trading industry doesn't really exist. I'm kind of opening it up now, okay? Because most people trade, like I said, in high frequencies, and that's very hard to do. You have to fight against market makers, you have to fight against other bots. If you do it long term, you have way less enemies and higher chances of success, okay? So, okay, cool that you have this strategy. If you have this strategy, for example, this one, then how do you automate it? Okay, because just having this indicator or this strategy on your TradingView wouldn't be what I'm telling you. It's nice, but you should automate it, in my opinion. So you can do that. And I have actually another video showing exactly how to use this strategy and automate it to send the signals to your exchange and to actually buy and sell when the strategy is buying and selling with the performance that you have seen before, right? Cool. Well, that's it basically. This is, I think you go to, if you scan this one, you should go to Linktree. You find multiple links to my Telegram as well. So if you want to DM me to get access to the strategy I mentioned, you can do that as well. And somebody told me from the organizers that there should be some time for Q&A, which is why I'm kind of, yeah. So let's do some Q&A because you might have some questions in the room.
Okay, can you listen to me? Okay. The question was, how did you start watching for Gaussian wave and this type of indicators? I can say, but this is more statistics. How did you apply it in the all day? I mean, which type of time frame is good? And yeah.
Yeah, good question. Yeah. I mean, there is obviously way more details. I don't have the whole time. If you want to talk to me more about this, I will be on this side of the stage, okay? We can talk every detail. I will still answer your question, just for other guys if you have questions. So it's on a 1-day chart, again, because it's about longer term trends, not short term. Short term is you lose your money, 100%. It's on the 1 day, and the reason why I got into the whole thing of low frequency automation is because I was always working somewhere, you know, VP of engineering at DAP Radar or CTO at Walzayo or VP of engineering at Mobfox. I don't have time, okay? I bought Bitcoin and in 2013, end of 2013, almost at the top, okay? And then I sold it not on the bottom, but with a loss. I got pissed in 2017 when, you know what happened. I'm like, man, I was so stupid, what the hell? And then I said, I lost this whole thing because I didn't have time. Although I'm an engineer, I can automate anything I want. Like, fuck it, let's automate it. And that's how I got into the whole thing of low frequency, long-term automation. my money, like honestly, at this point, I have massive amount of money automated right now, which is crazy. It's degenerate. Like if I talk to normal people, they think I'm mad. You know, like 90% of my money is fully automated in crypto, in several, not just Ethereum, not just Bitcoin, several assets. And I have 3 strategies. Sometimes one strategy works better on an asset, sometimes another one. That's why I always try all of those, and I take the one that has highest probability of winning. So that's kind of, did I answer your question? Yeah, okay.
What do you mean with automation?
Automated means that I take the signals and I send them to an exchange to really buy and sell. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, because the algorithm already tells me when it would buy and sell, but then I need to take this signal and then actually trade. No, it's fully automatic. Fully automatic. I can be here with you, and actually last time I was flying to Dubai a few weeks ago, and during the flight it was selling Ethereum. I mean, I landed like, oh, it sold Ethereum. Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. It made profit. I'm happy. Yeah. I have to check actually. No, it sold below. No, because you cannot sell the top, right? It's almost impossible. You have to wait a bit for. So it sold it a bit lower, but it made like 50-something% profit, and now I'm not invested now. Maybe it's a mistake in Ethereum. I mean, I don't care. It's a mathematical model. I will follow it. It will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ethereum is awesome. Let's go. Yeah. So if you have more questions, I will be in that corner there because I think it's the silent corner. We can talk more about it, but I really hope you got some value out of this. So long-term, low-frequency automation, strategies that follow trends, because crypto is mega trending, right? Why not take advantage of this? And I'm not a fan of hodling because it wrecks your purchasing power, right? So that's basically, that's me, and thank you very much.